Welcome back to the Beast Locker Room. So the time has come, has it, huh? Where we talk about the story.
Yeah.
Well, if you're new to the channel, we're the Beast Locker Room, and we pretty much talk about wrestling mainly. It feels like nowadays, nothing but WWE.
Yeah, you're right.
We're service members in the Air Force, so we talk about a lot about mentorship and life in the Air Force and stuff like that. Which we are looking for guests. We have a few guests lined up, so if you're interested, come join the Beast Locker Room.
Hit us up.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it
for sure.
So the story. Shoot, where do I begin?
I guess tell us about like how it happened. Like, how did you get picked for that?
Okay. Honestly, dude, like I was just lucky. I think. So there I was,
I'm dead.
No, but I can't remember exactly where I was, but essentially I sent WWE an email. And when I say I sent WWE an email, I mean like I sent everyone and their mother an email.
Triple H?
No, it was just more like the corporate heads.
Yeah.
Corporate, like WWE, corporate WWE.
You actually sent them a personal email?
Yes, and I sent it twice. Yeah, all right. I sent it twice, back to back. Like the very next day, I resent the same one, and essentially, I'll read it out to you.
You have to make sure they got it.
Okay, so this was March 24th, 2026.
Okay.
And then March 25th, 2026. So I sent it to WWE Press, fan services for WWE, and some guy who handles like marketing or whatever, or like media people. I don't know. Yeah. I forget. So anyways, so yeah, I CC'd all these guys, and then I CC'd my government email so I could receive, in case I get any response from anywhere,
Yo, you're funny.
So the subject was active duty airmen attending WrestleMania 42. And I, military spotlight, Nellis Air Force Base visit opportunity. Because my intention was I wanted, if I could give, I'm going to be honest with you, I was shooting for the stars in my head. In my head, I was like, I'm going to give the Judgment Day a tour of Nellis.
Not the Judgment Day. Why them of all people?
Because I'm going to be standing next to Liv Morgan, holding her hand. I wanted to be like, here, Liv. Or I call her by a real name, Gianna.
All right.
Gianna Daddy-O. Like,
whoa.
That's her last name.
Daddy-O?
Yeah, that's her last name.
That's ironic.
Gianna. Here, I'll take you. Come with me. I got you. I'll take you. I'll show you around.
Where'd you gonna take her?
I was gonna take her to the club.
The club?
The Nellis Club. Yeah, man. They got good stuff. They got good stuff there, man. I'll take it to the yo, here, hop on this. Yo, shoot this gun for me.
Excuse me?
I'll show you how to look. Pull the trigger like this,
No.
Yes, bro. But anyways, so that's where my mind was, right? But essentially, I was like, dear WWE Community Relations Team, and I introduced myself. Just wanted to express a meaningful opportunity and see if anyone, either talent or corporate people, if they want to tour, like I will be your POC. I was just putting myself out there, just for the what if,
Yeah.
I wasn't I don't know. I mean, a part of me was expecting to hear something back, but then the other part was like realistic about it. So I was like, I shot my shot twice.
I'm one guy out of a million. What are the chances?
Hey, man. So hold up. So it goes. So let me peel it back a little further, right? I knew when WrestleMania was. Obviously, we all knew. We had that information. This is before I even got tickets, which my wife graciously wanted to bless me and hook me up for my birthday. It was an early birthday gift. She got me some WrestleMania tickets.
Shout out Miss Soto.
Yeah, shout out to Mrs. Beast, bro. Mrs. Beast, Mrs. Beast Soto. So this is before I even got tickets. I put leave on the leave schedule at work. I don't even know why. I just put it just in case.
For WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Before you got the tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Foreshadow.
Yeah, and the reason why was like, at least my mind, it was like, just in case I want to hang out on the strip and just see who I bump into.
Smell a wrestler.
Yeah, just low key, and and I'm not the type of fan. Like I'm not a Mark. Okay, like I'm not the type of fan that's like gonna chase down a wrestler. Like honestly, that's kind of cringy.
You're not gonna chase him down?
No.
You seen John? There it is. See, there it is. All right, as I was.
Well, if it's John, you know what I mean. I don't know. I think I probably would.
Oh, you 100% would.
I would. If it's John, if it's Liv Morgan and John, yeah, I would. Yeah. Or even Dominic. I love Dominic.
You chase him?
That's the bro, yeah. To get a dap, yeah, bro.
For a handshake?
Hell yeah. For a dap, bro. It's different.
I'm getting more than a handshake if I chase you down. You signing my shirt, something. I'm leaving here with something.
A picture at least or something.
Around the way. I'm leaving
a picture. Something. Hey, by the way, did I get you that? Did I send you those pictures of Joe Jonas?
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll send you those pictures. We got to see Joe Jonas. He was
took different pictures than I did?
You didn't take pictures, did you?
I took a couple.
Okay. We got to see Joe Jonas. He was like a few seats from us.
Yeah, Funny Marco, George Kittle, Terrence Crawford.
Apparently.
Tyrese Halliburton, Gronk.
Lillian Garcia. She was like right behind us.
Facts, yeah. Some other dude that was wearing a mask. But we was with all the celebrities and stuff. It was fine.
Ronnie 2K was around.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I asked him, I'm like, "Where'd you get that jacket from?" And then like, he said some website, and it was a fire jacket.
It is
like a bunch
Chalk
of
Line, yeah.
And I dapped him up, and I was like, "Oh, I appreciate it, bro." And then he walked off, and I dapped up like George Kittle and stuff. Then I asked this white dude who was like recording. I'm like,
"Who is
bro?"
that?
Yeah, I'm like, "No, real dumb." Like, who's that? He's like, "Oh, that's Ronnie 2K." I said, "Oh." That's what's up.
I just remember seeing a lot of kids taking pictures of him.
Yeah, before we got moved down there. Yeah, no, mad people was walking up to him. And I'm like, bro, who is this Indian looking dude?
All right.
No, for real. But
yeah. So all right. So yeah, I was it's amazing, right? Like I was kind of foreshadowing basically, right?
Yeah.
Like without me even knowing, right? So I recently got reconnected with honestly, my first mentor, I'd say, in the Air Force, my first unofficial, low-key kind of supervisor, my first, I guess he was a flight chief in a way too.
Mm-hmm.
I got reconnected with my MTI, who is such an amazing person, honestly. Like reconnecting with him has been such a fulfilling thing. Hopefully we'll have him on the pod. Maybe he could shed, give us some nuggets here of wisdom and mentorship.
Shout out, big bro.
Shout out Sergeant Rainey, the man, the GOAT. So I reconnected with him, and he's been doing some work here on base where he's in the know of a lot, right? And we went out, to hang out and reconnect, catch up. And
Mustard.
He told me about WWE coming to base. Yo, he told me that, and I was like, I was like, no way. I was like, so how do I get plugged in? I want to give a tour, because that was the intention. They're just gonna get a tour, and I was like, I will be the man, right? Like I'll do whatever it is you need me to do.
Pick me,
please. Yeah, pick me, like donkey. So he stuck his neck out for me. He really did a lot. I don't know what he did behind the scenes, and that's the beauty about it. Like he'll probably never tell me, but there was a lot of strings that was pulled, and all he, I don't know. It was just amazing. So I didn't even know this part, right? So there was stuff happening behind the scenes that I just didn't know. All I know was that he had a conversation with a senior and was like, this kid, right? No, so that was it. My flight chief was in cahoots in some way later down the line, right? And my flight chief called me into his office one day and was like, "Hey Soto, yo, I kid you not, dude. This guy looks at me like, hey Soto, I wanted to hook you up with something." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, what's up, sir?" You know, and he was like, "I got you like you're gonna meet a 3-star general, and he's gonna be handing out coins, and I put your name up for that."
Mm-hmm.
So in that moment, I was like, "Dang, like this
Really
dude
like me.
This dude really likes me." I'm like, "Yo, mom," and I told him like, "Yo, first of all, thank you so much for thinking about me. It means a lot. Thank you. I'd be honored, and I hope I represent you, the section, and the unit well." And
You're so professional.
yeah. So, anyways, at this point I had already known that I was gonna have lunch with WWE superstars on a Wednesday, I think it was, right at noon. Okay, and then my flight chief, I asked him, "Oh, so when is this meeting with the 3-star general?" He said it's Wednesday, the same day as the lunch, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
"Are you kidding me? Like, are you playing with me?" And he looked at me, he's like, "No, why?" I'm like, "Well, that's kind of like the day I got to meet with WWE, you know?"
Take my name out the running, bro.
Yeah, I was low key ready to be like, "I'm good. Bless someone else."
I'm weak.
If you were to have me pick, even to this day, I will choose WWE. Just because, I don't know, it's just priceless. Like,
that's your passion, bro.
That's just my passion, you know? Like, and in my mind, I don't know, like, a general's not going to remember me. You know what I mean? I don't know. But anyways, so I'm here, like, scrambling, and I asked him, well, hold on, what time, right? And then he told me it's at 10 o'clock. I'm okay. I think I can make that.
Yeah.
Right?
Make this work.
We can make it work. You know, I'm like, wow, I'm about to have a hell of a week, because it was the Wednesday before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a hell of a week, man. Man, 3-star, WWE, WrestleMania. You know, I'm like, yo, we lit.
Has she given you the tickets?
Busted
already?
Open.
Oh, yeah, no, facts. We did slide to that.
Yeah.
Has she given you the tickets to WrestleMania already? So
Yeah.
You already knew
I already knew I was going. Yeah, so at this point, I already knew I was going to WrestleMania. So we was lit. So then Wednesday comes around. And, yo, I kid you not, dude. The night before, I starched my uniform. I starched my hat. Like, I was, because I was going to meet a 3-star.
Not the hat.
And a WWE. Yeah, I blocked my hat. I have a blocked hat.
Dang.
Yeah. And I starched my uniform. Like, I have, like, a dedicated uniform for, like, when I meet. Like, I'm meeting with my commander here in a few days. I have a uniform already just for that. Just because, you know, like, I don't know. I like to have a more...
Appearance is everything.
Appearance is everything, you know? So, cool. So, I came... Yo, I went into work, bro. They're like, dang, who you meeting? The president? Like, they're all, like, clowning on me, dude. Like, I'm like, hey, man.
Close enough.
Well, I didn't tell anyone about it. Because, like, he told me low-key about it. And I didn't want to go back. Yeah, I'm going to meet a 3-star. Because I'm not that type of person.
They was all finna be like, ain't no 3-star here.
Yeah, well, so I don't know. I'm like, I'm about to meet somebody. You know, that's it. You know? So 10 o'clock rolls around. Nothing. 10:30 rolls around. Nothing. So I'm hitting up my flight chief.
Yeah.
Hey, like,
I would have been tight.
What's up with this general? Like,
facts.
Is he pulling up or what? And he's like, yeah, he's just running a little late. I'm like, must be nice, you know? I run a little late. I'm cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
LOR, off rip.
Yeah. So then 11 o'clock rolls around. I'm looking at my tech sergeant. I'm like, hey, sir.
I'm finna slide.
I'm about to slide. Yeah, like, if
this man got 2 seconds.
Honestly, I'm like, come 11:45. This man ain't here. I'm bouncing. So then 11:15 comes around, and my flight chief was like in and out. And then my tech sergeant, so what I didn't know, right? Everybody, like all the NCOs in my shop were pretty much in the know of what was happening.
Yeah.
They known for like a week and a half, 2 weeks of what was going to happen. And so my flight chief comes in and he says something to the expediter, and he got everyone out they have something to do on the flight line. So I'm like, well, we got to do a FOD walk? Like,
not at 11.
Yeah, dude. I was like, yo, what happened?
We already did this
and
morning.
They looked, Soto, now you stay. And I'm like, okay. I felt like, you know that.
Hands you the broom, walks away.
No.
Me?
No, I felt like remember that scene, that episode in SpongeBob when Mr. Krabs like, get out of here, all of you, get out of here, all of you, get out,
Mm-hmm.
and then looks at the clown, except you stay. And the clown's like, that was me. I was like, okay. So I'm just chilling. I'm like, yo, what's happening? Are they doing a photo walk? Like, why am I not going out there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was questioning a lot that day. And then my flight chief comes out, and my flight chief's like, all right, you ready? He's here. And I'm like, okay. It felt weird, right? Because I'm walking out with him, and then my expediter and the staffs were like just behind me, and they were behind me.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt weird. I was like why am I in the front? You know what I'm saying? Like it just felt fishy, and I kept turning around like, you gonna come with? Like what's
gonna get jumped?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna get like it felt like that's what it felt like.
Gonna get snuck.
Yo, like my instincts, my spidey senses, my street sense, like there was like, why am I like feeling like I'm And then I'm looking out to the flight line, and there's like a bird, a helicopter, and a ton of people, like in a circle.
Makes sense.
And everyone's like wearing a black hat, and I couldn't tell what it was because it was far. And then my flight chief's like, "You ever met a 3-star before?" And I'm just like, "No." I just said no.
You had to think about that.
Well, cause like to me that was like the dumbest question. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, then again, I guess there are airmen, people out there who I've met, but I'm like, dude, like, no, like, are you kidding? So, whatever. I walk up, and as I'm getting closer, the black hat had a logo on it. It was this one. It was that one, and I'm just like, oh, something's about to happen, and I'm kind of like, hey, sir, don't leave me. Like, I was like, don't ditch me, because I don't know what's about to happen. So I'm like,
get jumped.
Yeah. And bro, I don't know where, like, I'm shaking hands with like this senior, and I recognize her name because that's who I was coordinating to have this tour with for the WWE Superstars.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, how's it going? I'm singer, so-and-so. And I'm like, I know you. And then my flight chief disappears. I'm like, what's happening?
Uh-oh. That boy pulled a Batman.
Yeah, dude. Disappeared on me, dude. And I'm in a circle. I'm in the middle now. And then they're like, someone's...
Rip his arm off.
Yeah. So I'm like, my heart's pounding, right? And I'm in shock because something's going to happen. I know something's going to happen. And...
And then what happens?
And then someone's like, I think it was her, the singer. She's like, someone's here to see you. And then MFT jumps out. Like, yo, it was like, and I'm like, oh my God, yo.
7-footer.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Those guys on TV, they don't look as big as they do in person.
They look big on TV.
Tamatonga, Tungaloa, JC Mattel, they look bigger in person. Like Tamatonga, he's thick, dude.
Oh yeah, no,
he's thick. Like on TV, it don't do it justice. And I was like, yo. And then Tungaloa, I believe, was the one who lifted me up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I've never been picked up like this. Oh. Not in a long time. Not since I was a kid. Like a grown ass man picked me up like that. I'm like, wow, what's happening right now?
Yeah, childhood dream fulfilled.
Yo, and you know what was the coolest thing too? So I don't know what we've said in the past on this podcast, but they were like, we heard all the shit you've been talking about us in your podcast. And I'm just like,
cap.
This is it.
Cap.
This is it. Is it cap? I don't know. I can't imagine. Maybe we have. So Mitchin was there. Mitchin, she was awesome. She was very nice. She was kind. She seemed like she was a little bit over it.
Yeah.
At the lunch, she seemed like she was over it with a lot of people.
She was ready to go, probably.
But she was very kind and sweet. I got autographs from her, Tamatanga, and Tungaloa on the Topps Chrome cards.
Yeah. Oh, tough. They
Give
you the chrome.
No, I had it on me.
Oh wow.
And I knew I was gonna meet them because of the lunch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got assigned by them.
You're lit.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. And Tungaloa was like, wow, this is the first time I've ever signed my card. So I'm like the first to have him sign a card. Like,
dang, he should have put number 1 on that.
Low key.
That would have been sick.
Low key. That would have been dope. But yeah, he was lit. He was cool. Tamatonga, who was honestly like the main speaker for the group, he was cool. We actually connected a little bit because he was in the Air Force.
Yeah.
And he worked on the B2.
Same,
brother. Like, and I was like we connected a lot, and he was like, oh, like, he was he was feeding into it. He was, like, he was like, oh, I knew I had a good feeling about, whatever. But he was dope. Yeah. He was a crew chief, and I'm like, I can see why you got out.
Dang. Yeah, no, 100%.
I can see why you got out.
Trash.
Yeah. I can see, man. That life sucks, dude. Kudos to the crew chiefs, man, especially for the B2. That life is not easy.
Yeah, y'all got it.
Yeah, especially those for lifers. Kudos. Seriously. For real.
Yeah,
respect.
Couldn't be me.
Mm-mm.
Could not be me.
So yeah, we connected, in that aspect. But yeah, so like I was just in shock, right?
Yeah.
And WWE posted me on their like Instagram. Like,
yeah.
They posted a video. Like, it was lit. It was dope. People were commenting. They were like, yo, this guy's not even that excited. Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When you hit me up and you was like, yo, you been on social media today? I was like, no. I'm like that with everything though. But I was just like, no, why? And then you would just like open up your Instagram. I ain't gonna lie, that was literally the first thing I posted on my timeline for whatever reason.
I bet, dude. I bet.
And I looked at it and I was like, yo, he don't even care.
Chill, dude. No.
Yo, look at this dude.
No, don't say that.
You look off. Real talk though, like you looked excited, but I feel like it hit different because you knew you were already going. And then when he was like, oh, you're going to WrestleMania, you were just kind of like,
I am.
Yeah, I know I'm going to WrestleMania.
So, all right, like
he said it twice. He was like, "You're going to WrestleMania," and then he looked at you and you didn't react.
So this is what happened, right? And I'm like, no BS, right? Like,
yo, you're funny.
Were
you in shock still? Is that
so? Initially, when he first said that, I was like, "Yeah, I know, I got tickets." I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to ruin the moment.
Yeah.
So I was like, "I am." Like I was, but I was also just really in shock because when I'm surprised, and that's why I suck for surprises, dude. Like I'm like, oh, like I just, in my perspective, right, my mind, this is how I, through my lenses, I'm trying to just capture the moment. I'm trying to just enjoy it. And I'm kind of like, in my brain, I'm just like eating popcorn, watching it through my eyes,
I'm dead.
Yeah, no, seriously. That's literally how I'm, so I'm just kind of like, and then that's why I probably look weird. But no, I'm not going to lie. Like, as soon as I left, I got into the car and I called my wife and I told her, and I just broke down crying because of happiness, immense happiness. Because, like, man, I'm getting, makes me, I'm reliving that moment again, just talking about it. But for whatever reason, like, I was special enough, that people chose, me.
Yeah.
I felt like, like
people cared about you.
Yeah, and I'm just, I don't know. I'm just not used to that, especially coming from my last base.
No, for sure.
It was rough.
I think the biggest thing that I noticed is that, like, and even for everybody else, like, hey, man, like, your dreams and what you care about, they matter at the end of the day. And there are people in your life who take note of that, and they'll be on your side. Sergeant Rainey sticking his neck out, doing whatever it is that he did on his end to make sure you got that opportunity. And then even everybody else at your job, like pitching in, right, playing into it, like that's a sick opportunity. And that's a dope experience.
They didn't have to do that, but they did it.
And no, again, like staying true to yourself, dude. That's like, you know what I mean? Like, example, like I always say, like I'm super into anime. It wasn't always cool, but now all of a sudden everyone does it.
Yep.
You've always been into wrestling, and like you flaunt that. You know what I mean? That's just something that you're proud of, something that you don't really shy away from. Hey, bro, like do you? You know what I mean? It got you to WrestleMania front row. You know what I mean? Like which was kind of your ultimate goal. Like, and you.
It was a dream.
For
sure. Bucket list like experience. Like honestly, like. I think if I would have just gone to WrestleMania, I would have been happy.
Yeah.
You know, but the fact that they did that, they honored me, you know, as a hometown hero.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
That plays in my mind rent free, by the way.
For real? No, I love that, man. I love that. I love that.
The camera was on you for so long.
I know. I'm like, damn, man. Like,
you only bought 2 emotes?
Bro, I ran out of emotes, dude. I was like,
yo, you're funny.
I was like, damn, what else do I gotta do? Like,
I'm so dead.
So I was like, anyways, it was very special. And I haven't felt like, honestly, I just didn't, it almost felt like I was like, wow, like people really care about me. Like, wow. That's cool, you know? Yeah. That's cool.
That's like,
blessing, bro. Such a big blessing on blessing.
Be true to you.
It's an experience and a moment I will never forget, and I will carry with me for the rest of my life.
Bars.
It doesn't end there. So after the biggest high that I've ever had, right? That's like, wow, right? I get in the car, I have my moment, I cry on the phone with Caitlin, and she's like crying with me because she's just as happy for me, you know? So anyway, I hang up, I go to the DFAC where we were going to all have lunch, right, with the wrestlers. We're just hanging out. I'm at the lunch, right, and this guy in a suit walks up to me. I think his name was Nick. And then he's like, hey, like, mind you, I'm in uniform. My name is just Soto, right? And he's like, hey, are you Marquise? And I'm like, yes, I am. And he's like,
no, I'm Soto.
No, and this is so this is what I mean when I say full storytelling. Yeah. This this journey was full storytelling, just like WWE. A full storytelling that goes beyond just a month or whatever, like a year. It goes, you know. So he's like, I got your email back in March. And I'm like, yo, you did? And he's like, yes, we got your email. We got it twice.
I told you one was enough.
And I was like, honestly, like I sent it twice because just in case
it didn't deliver. I had to make sure y'all got this.
Honestly, no, I was like, just in case the first day you guys got one too many emails, the next day maybe it was a little slower day, you know? You know, maybe your mailbox was a little bit less empty.
I'm dead.
So he was like, no, yeah, man, like shoot your shot, like, you know, like you got it. And he was like, I'm really glad we were able to have this moment with you. You know, like we were able to honor you and give you that moment. He was like, yeah, once they coordinated with the USO, they were hoping that I was going to be roped into it, but they're just so happy it worked out the way that it did. Because here's another behind the scenes, right? So like what Sergeant Rainey did tell me was that he spoke to whoever he did, who was in charge of the tour for WWE. And when he gave her my name, she was like, oh yeah, WWE have been tracking him for months now, like for weeks. Like they have his name already. Like they know who he is.
Damn, that's crazy. So your email actually got through?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
They already knew me.
It's kind of nuts to think about the fact that they actually like remember off of an email or two.
Yes. And dang, I was more shocked that they read it.
I'm finna start emailing them. I'm trying to meet Randy.
Low key, bro. Low key. I'm why not? Shoot your shot, player. So then he pulls me aside and they wanted to do an interview with me. I'm gonna be honest, like they never broadcast, they never put it up anywhere, this interview. And WWE, I feel like, does that a lot. And I feel like maybe that's what bigger, like those big companies, those, you know, they do that a lot, right? Because like you ever see like, so those documentaries, right, with like Hulk Hogan, like no one knew they were documenting something about Hulk, and then it came out right after he died, and like I feel like that's kind of what that moment was. They interviewed me and they asked me questions and stuff about my service, about how much I love WWE, how long I've been a fan, who's my favorite wrestler. I'm just putting it out there. Someday, the world is going to see that interview. It's a very short 5-minute interview, but someday the world's going to see it, and it's going to happen when either I'm working in WWE as some I don't know. I might be a manager for someone. Who knows? I might be doing something as simple. I don't know. Or maybe I'll be a wrestler. Who knows?
No, full circle. It's going to be full circle.
It's going to be full circle. I know it because I feel it. So that happened, and it was dope. I didn't want the day to end type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't want the day to end. It was, you know, and it gave me a lot of perspective. My flight chief came up with, he used AI to make that image that I have in my profile picture.
Is it you with the belt? You with the belt, or am I tripping?
Yeah. This one?
Yeah. No, that was tough.
He made it. He's like, Road to WrestleMania. And I wrote something when I posted it, and this is what I wrote. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but, and this is what really got me. And I wrote, this moment reminded me that you never know who's watching, and you never know where your passion can take you.
Facts.
Just shoot your shot. Aim for the stars. Like, that's what that experience taught me. Like, you know, like, dreams don't have to just be dreams.
Facts.
Dreams could come to life.
They can be reality.
They can be reality, man. And I was just so humbled by the attention that I received, the humble, like, just the care that I got, like, from everyone. It was amazing. So then that was what kicked off a great week for me and for all my friends, right? Deontay included, Loki Tay. They told me I was going to get tickets. I was assuming I was only going to get one ticket, you know, and I was going to take Sergeant Rainey because I felt it was fitting.
Makes sense.
You know, like he
did the work.
He did the work for me, and I wanted to honor him. You know, I wanted to share that moment with him, even though he wasn't a huge wrestling fan. He likes UFC and stuff.
Right.
You know, but I wanted to pay it forward, and so the tickets that I did have, they only gave me a ticket for one night. The girl that got a free ticket, she chose to have it on Saturday and leaving it for me for Sunday. So it worked out. The main event, right? So, some producer from WWE hit me up too and was like, "Hey, can you send me pictures of what you do in a bio view and any awards you've gotten in the service, so I can make a video for you?" And I was like, "Wow, this is dope." Like, yeah, sure, absolutely. Shout out to Jordan. You're amazing, and thank you so much for taking the time and the care to, you know, share a little piece of me into the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania for WWE. Million thank yous, and I don't know how I'm ever gonna repay that. I guess I'll just pass it forward, you know, in some way. You and we went to Busted Open live at the Wynn Casino, which was a dope experience. A lot of confusion. There was a lot of confusion there.
Oh, yeah.
People were getting really pissed off. It was funny, actually. I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, it was really fun. We got to see Mark Henry, Tommy Dreamer, Bubba Ray Dudley.
And some throwback wrestlers. I can't remember all their names. But some really, really old ones.
Hornswoggle was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Nick Nemeth. That was just such a dope experience. And so that's the crazy thing too, right? Like, we got that for free because my wife, she convinced me to sign up for this giveaway for the tickets. And dude, it was like through SiriusXM, right? And dude, like, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll fill it out. I didn't think we were gonna win it, dude, and we won it. I was like, yo, we lit. I felt so bad because I feel like I was bothering you so much that week. Yo, can you take, are you able to come to this with me? I got the kids to take care of. Like, I felt so bad, dude. But
nah, it was what it
was. We was able to handle it. That was lit. So then night one, WrestleMania, I finally got my tickets that WWE gave me. I was expecting just me and a +1. Dog, they gave me a ticket and a +3. And then, so this is how I wanted to pay it forward, right? So because I got free tickets to WrestleMania, I wanted to give away my ticket that my wife got me. Because to me, right, I was like, well, I'm already lucky enough to go to WrestleMania, right? And they blessed me. So let me bless someone else, you know? I gave it to one of my boys from work, Austin Utter, or Ostrosis, that's what he likes to be called. Utter Insanity.
Okay.
I don't know.
He's funny.
He's hilarious. He's a lot of things. Anyways, I gave him the ticket, and then it was funny. I called them. So I'm at night 1 of WrestleMania. I got the tickets for night 2 from WWE, and I got 4 tickets, right? And then I call Utter. I'm like, hey, man, because I haven't given my ticket yet to him, right? I just told him I was. I was like, hey, man, listen, I'm thinking of, like, I don't think I'm going to give you my ticket anymore. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's okay, man. I understand. It's your ticket after all. Like, I understand, bro.
Breaking that man's heart.
Yeah. And then I'm like, wait, hold on, man. Hold on. It's because I want you to come with me to the night, like, on night 2 to the, the tickets that they gave me. And he's like, what? We're going to be closer? And I'm like, yes, bro. Yo, he was jumping up and down through the phone, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I called, Sergeant Rainey, and that's when I told him, hey, like, would you come with me type of thing? Or I guess we already coordinated, but I think because there was more people in the mix, it was like, I was like, hey, like, I got 2 extra tickets type of thing. He's like, dang, really? So that was that. And then I was reserving a ticket for you because I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I was like, this is going to suck if you don't come with me. Because, like, we're just going to have a wasted ticket for no one. Because I was like,
you would have found somebody else if I couldn't go.
The thing is, I don't think I wanted to give it to anyone. That's the thing.
Dang.
Because I wanted you to come with me so badly. And I just told you, I was like, listen, I know I bothered you a lot this week already, but I need you to secure this one for me, bro. This is WrestleMania night 2 main event.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like, we have to. We have to. And I just remember you was like, bet, give me some time. Like, you was just like.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I got you. I figured out.
Yeah, like, you're like.
How I am with everything.
Yeah, but I just remember I told him, like, Deontay, like real talk, like, if you would have, like, been like, for busted open, yeah, I'd probably be upset, but, like, a little, like, oh, man, I'm out with my boy, but, like, whatever. WrestleMania, yo.
Wouldn't have been cool no more if I didn't go, huh?
Huh?
I said we wouldn't have been cool no more.
No, of course not. No, we would have been cool. No, we would have been cool. I just, it wouldn't feel right for me. Like, I wouldn't feel like right and having a good time without you next to me. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so yeah, we all pulled up. We was all vibing, having a good time. That's the closest I've ever been. Like, we were really close. We were at the club section of at the Allegiant. Sitting a few rows behind us, up like maybe 5-6 rows up behind us, was Rey Mysterio's wife and daughter.
Oh yeah.
We got to see them. Like, it was crazy. It was like we saw a lot of folks. I'm not gonna lie, it was wild. And then one of the producers came up to us and he was like, "Yo, like, we got 2 tickets." Yeah, I'm like, I sure am. We got 2 tickets for floor seats, and I'm like, dang. I'm gonna be honest, I made my decision already as soon as he told me.
I'm dead.
I was like, Loki Tay. The Beast locker room has to be front row.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad if you chose one of them.
The Beast locker room was at WrestleMania front row.
Yeah, it was lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Lit is an understatement, honestly, at this point. But anyways, so yeah, we was there. We was vibing. It's a funny moment. So it was like they were supposed to give me the spotlight after like the second or third match. After the third match, and
they kept pushing it back.
They kept pushing it back to like just before the main event.
Yeah,
which I don't care. Like it was what bro. I was just happy to be there, you know.
Facts.
But it was funny. So like the guy, the producer, whatever, he was like he had the script in his hand, right? And he was like reading off of it, you know, and talking to me. And then I like glanced at it. It was like the funniest thing. He's like, "Hey man, you can't be looking at this. Chill, bro." Like, and I'm just like, I started laughing. I'm like, "My bad, dude. I'm sorry." It was just.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I read the paper.
I read the paper too, bro.
I seen Roman win.
Yo, I knew Roman was gonna win before it even happened. Anyways, I just thought that was so funny, dude. Honestly, like, no one is gonna be able, like, that's once in a lifetime, right? Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, so that was lit. And then the moment finally came, and then they did the Hometown Hero, in which I thought it was gonna be broadcasted, and I blew a kiss for my wife to see on television.
They didn't even show it.
I know, dude. I look like a dummy, bro. Just who you blowing kisses to? You know what I'm saying?
Like, they don't know that, man. Blowing kisses to the supporters.
Yeah. So anyway, so I was like, oh, I ran out of emotes after that, dude.
I know. I was standing there clapping, and I was like, all right, when's this over? Like, dude was standing here. He was standing like this, right in front of your face. I'm like, hey, first of all,
he's a little close.
Yeah, no.
And I kept looking at the jumbotron. I'm like, wow, they still on me. I'm like, let me do one of these again. It was an awesome experience. And yeah, man, like we was lit, dude. We took the chairs.
Yeah.
You know, we which I'll show up here in a bit. But yeah, man, I'm never gonna forget it, honestly. An experience that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. And I gave my thanks to the WWE producer who emailed me, expressed my gratitude, and honestly, the channel kind of blew up too a little bit. It had like a spike of a lot of viewership, because of what happened. You know,
WWE tag was huge.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. Yeah, that's pretty much, you know, the story, the full scoop on what happened. I know this is kind of like a little like not our usual episodes here at the Beast Locker Room. This is more of a storytelling episode, I guess, of how we made it from the flight line to WrestleMania. But
it was worth it, man.
It was worth it, you know, and let this serve to anyone watching, right? Like, people, there is like good out there, and people do want to put a smile on your face. You know, this is the type of stuff that happens in movies, bro, but it's real, man.
Yeah.
It's real. And the fact that I get to do it in uniform, you know, like, it's the best of both worlds, you know, like, because I'm passionate with WWE and I'm passionate with my service, you know. I love it both. So it's like, it's essentially my life, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's dope.
Yeah.
It's dope.
I'm really glad that I was able to see this come full circle for you, man. Like,
I'm glad you were there next to me, bro. I'm gonna be honest, like, I wouldn't have wanted it with anyone else, bro. Yeah. Seriously.
It was cool, man. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought that I would. It's kind of like, you know how there's different watching it on TV, right? And then like going to like listen to someone's music, and then you pull up to the concert and you're like, yo, this is lit. Like, this is fun. You know what I mean? Watching a basketball game versus going there, being in the stadium, no matter where you sit and like you there. Yeah, it always hit different, you know? But again, like at the end of the day, like full circle moment for you. And being able to witness that was mad cool. And then again, just for like everybody else out there, like, hey man, don't let no one deter you from what you're interested in, what you like, no matter how much fun they make of you. You know what I mean? Just like, I know for you, and again, like I kind of use myself just because in my experience, right, I got anime, and it's just like I've always watched that and being made fun of and all that stuff. And then now look, the same people that I vividly remember making fun of me, oh, you watch it now and you got anime tattoos, and I'm just like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And the same thing with wrestling. I've liked wrestling since a kid. And I've definitely fallen off, but even seeing like some of the people now, like they wear wrestling shirts, they're into it, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
y'all know theme songs.
It's coming back.
Yeah, and it's just like, man, don't let nobody deter you from what you like doing. Like if you like doing it, then handle your business and
Amen, brother.
pursue your dreams, man. Don't let nobody stop you, for sure.
And something that I'm like just immensely grateful for, the amount of love and from everyone, just friends, family, people I don't even know either, just throwing wonderful messages my way to the channel. It was, wow. Wow. That's all we got here for the Beast Locker Room. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and drop a comment down below. Like, subscribe, drop your comment, do your thing. And we'll catch you next time for our next episode. Deuces.
We out.
Something that I wanted to do was, as you know, I'm a big fan of John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I know you're a big fan of Randy Orton.
The GOAT.
Yeah, so months ago, this is way before, like, this whole WrestleMania story. This is even before, like, yeah, all that. But anyways, we were watching movies, the first few movies of John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And I love John Cena movies. Like, even like the first ones where he wasn't really that great and the ratings weren't that good for the movies. Yeah. That's how much of a fan I am. But anyways, I found a movie that I wanted to give to you as a gift. And I think it's perfect for you always agreeing to follow, me in these funny, spontaneous journeys. This is just like a little thank you for just being my dog, my homie. And this is the gift that I was going to give you for this episode.
Is that the Marine? I'm just kidding.
12 rounds.
Not the GOAT. Hey. You know what's crazy? I don't think I've ever seen it.
12 rounds. The first one was by John Cena. The GOAT.
I do remember that.
The GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
They made part 2 for the second GOAT.
I've never seen it. Have you actually seen this?
No.
Hey, shout out Randy, man. This looks like 2009 Randy before he went bald.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just a little gift for you, man. Just expressing, genuine love and care for you, man. You're my dog, bro. We go since Whiteman, bro. But yeah, just thank you for your friendship and
for sure, dog.
Being a real one.
That's all I can be.
All right, now, deuces.